everybody. It's Top Metal Show. It's hot.
Spring.
We're gonna do. I guess we're just gonna do the song reaction because I don't think there's an actual video. We
did quick look. We couldn't find one, and it was all just basically a CD cover with audio track, and that was it. So we're trying to make sure, when we get these comments of what people are looking to want to hear, whatever, we can at least oblige in any way we can and try to get them out there for you. So all we could find was the audio.
Yeah, this one's for you, Dee Dee Price. You wanted Hallows Eve, Lethal Tendencies. Looks like it was off the River's Edge soundtrack. I don't know if it's on anything else because
this says it's got History of Terror box sets, and they must have. I don't know, but I've never heard. It seems like I've heard the name of the band, but I've never heard anything they've ever done. It definitely sounds like it's something up my alley, and it's just got that old school, I don't know, I'm getting a thrash metal vibe or something out of it. But apparently there was a box set at some point in time that was released, and it looks like, because this is on their official Hallows Eve YouTube link that we're watching this on. So
yeah, and this is gonna be a complete reaction for me because I've never heard this. So.
Hey, but check out before we get started.
Oh yeah,
we're throwing some old school
and
local band, and new school, and part of that was in this. So
yeah,
but we want to rock some cool shit.
Here's your plug, Danny Crider,
and Mike, and Trav, and Jay, and Brian, and that's it.
And in case y'all don't know, the music you hear at the beginning of our shows and at the end is provided by Travis Rogers, which was one of the guitarists in Draven. And thanks again, Trav.
Yes,
and
that was cool.
I definitely
cool
appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna give this a spin. Here you go, Dee Dee.
Good distortion.
Yeah. All second guitar.
Roll in now.
I like it. Pretty catchy.
I don't like it so far. The vocals is what's going to do it for me.
Is that what's going to sell it? Probably.
That's going to sell it.
It's definitely
not what I was expecting vocally, but I like it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like some high pitched, skinny guy.
I didn't know what it was going to be. Well, you can tell this is mid-80s stuff.
Yeah, and I was thinking 80, somewhere around mid-80s, mid to late 80s-ish. You probably should have looked up the date up in this to see.
Yeah. There's good comments. Let us know when this come out. Or any comments. I don't know nothing about this thing. I don't really know anybody to compare them to.
Yeah.
This 80s thrash. Kind of got a Chuck Billy sound, maybe a little bit.
I like his vocals.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a big change. That kind of sounds like Halford a little bit. Like a dirty Halford.
That cleaner style vocal we just heard sounds so much like somebody else, and I can't get it in my head who it is, but I like that vocal change though. That was really, really cool. I like that.
Wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. Got a bass in there. I want to hear solo. Nothing too exciting musically. I mean, it's good, but nothing that stood out.
Yeah, that vocal change.
Yeah, I really like that. I don't want to hear something like a guitar solo or something.
Or a bridge, killer bridge.
A good breakdown. like his vocals.
Yeah.
It's growly, but not.
I like that change there.
Slight sanctuary sound. I like it.
It's good solo. It fits song well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part. I like that right there.
Yeah. Like at the tail end of that, if he got really high, it would remind me so much of Moral Dane from Sanctuary. It even has that Sanctuary-ish kind of sound just in that vocal area.
Is that the one Sanctuary, the band that somebody just passed in Sanctuary?
Yeah, Moral Dane. He sang for Nevermore also. Nevermore vocally was different than Sanctuary. Sanctuary he got really high in the circle.
Yeah, I couldn't even name one song Sanctuary.
Another guitar.
Second solo. Like that's 6-minute song. They probably put 2 in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really dig this. Good choice, DD. I really like this. It's cool. Definitely gonna make me go back and listen to some more of this.
Yeah. See, and this is what I was talking about with this stuff. This stuff I would have never found on my own.
Yeah.
You almost gotta have somebody point you in the direction.
Hearing this and hearing some newer bands with this, there's like a whole new mix of bands coming out that have this old school thrash sound, and I'm looking at the Executioner on the cover for this song that we're looking at here, and it reminds me, I can't think of the name of the band right offhand, but they have a song, The Executioner. And it has the same similar vibe to this. Pretty cool.
Well, I know when we went to see Anthrax, they had that same Havoc open for Anthrax. And they were young, but they were old. They were this kind of thrash.
This sounds a little different that time. But I really like that 2 different vocal styles within the song. I think that it meshes everything together just very good. Wow, I like that. Good choice, DD. That was badass. I like that.
Yeah, I dug it. I don't know if it's something that I would listen to all the time.
Yeah, apparently I like it a lot more than him. Yeah, I liked it. I really dug it. This is my shit right here. This is what I like.
Yeah, and everybody knows me. I'm got a lot of commercial edge to my rock for some reason.
But, hey, that's what makes us different. And this is what it's all about.
But at the end of the day, I still like my metal more than I do any other genre, so there's no doubt about that. But, I don't know. Not a whole bunch to say about the video because there
really wasn't a video, but...
And if there is a video, I don't know, it's kind of like Jerry Lambert, wanted me to do that Helix video.
And while you're talking, I want to go look at something.
And I couldn't find a video on YouTube. I texted him back. I said, Jerry, I can't even find a video. Are you sure they made a video? He sent me a link to another place that had the actual video. So maybe there's a video for this. I'm just not sure.
If y'all know that there is, let us know. Put a comment down there and let us know. I would love to see a video for it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we dug down a little bit trying to look up what we wanted here, but I just didn't see any. There was like live stuff.
The first thing come up was I think just the album, just
Yeah.
like they played the album, and you have a picture of the cover.
Yeah, most of these were just album covers, but it looks like there's some live stuff here from 2005.
Maybe
I don't
we
know. I
shoulda
guess
did.
maybe this band. I mean, because I think the copyright was 2006, but then I think that something about that box set said something around 2011. So I mean, I'm thinking that these guys are still around. Right here it's saying 1986 for something from a rip on one of these videos. So I think we had it nailed down as far as when this came out.
But they had the River's Edge
Yeah.
from the soundtrack,
I don't know.
which that kind of dated.
I don't remember what that was.
Right there.
Yeah, but I mean, what was that movie?
That was a movie. I think Keanu Reeves might have been in it. They found his body beside the river. I remember seeing it down Randy Hartman's years ago. And the soundtrack, you should get the soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack's like heavy stuff, like Slayer and evidently Hallows Eve, but it's like more your caliber of old school thrash. But I think the whole soundtrack is.
Have to check it out.
Because we did the soundtrack. I think I did a soundtrack questionnaire or something. Something on Hop's Hard Rock and Heavy Metal page, and I think Dee Dee might comment, Jace Klein or somebody commented on this soundtrack, and
now that you're saying more about it, I do remember somebody was talking about it. Either we talked about it at Randy's one night or something. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember that name, and I remember we talked about it a little bit.
We did talk about it. I remember watching that at Randy's, like, golly, it's been eons ago.
And maybe that's what I remember y'all talking about, that y'all had watched it.
Yeah, we probably could. I mean, I guess yeah, if you know a video, there is a video for this, just send us a link to it, or you just post, or actually just post on Hop's Hard Rock Heavy Metal page.
Yeah, just throw the link up there off of YouTube, or if it's somewhere else, just send us a link to it so we can go watch it. I'm very curious in seeing, even if it's a live video from wherever, I'd be down to watch that. I think there's like it must be a whole show or something there. I see.
Yeah, that's 2005.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Like
I mean, apparently we're still playing. I think the link that I had for what we were watching it from, it was it had something about 2011 on there for a date, because it said something about released, and that was probably for that box set. So whether they're still around, I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna have to either comments or we're gonna have to do some research.
Yeah.
So I'll do some research maybe anyway. But
yeah,
but yeah, that was good choice, Dee Dee. I really like that. And everybody else throws stuff out there. I mean, even if it's not his cup of tea or my cup of tea, it's a reaction, and that's what we want. We want people to throw out stuff we maybe haven't heard, and even if we have heard it, I may not have seen the video. I might have just heard the song. So, and it's cool to go back and watch some of these old videos. I mean, cheesy or not, I mean, it's worth watching.
I'm going to get with Randy. I haven't run it by him yet, but in case y'all don't know, if you go back in our archives, even before the video reaction thing became popular on the internet, this was my idea when I first set up this show. This was kind of what I wanted to do with Randy, was we watch old videos and we talk about pieces of this video. And I know me and Randy did Without You by Motley Crue, and Poisons.
I remember. I think I was there with y'all. I was.
Yeah, I think
off
you actually.
Screen. I didn't. I was there, but I wasn't there.
And
yeah, it was.
The technology we have. I mean, the setup we have now is
a lot better.
Yeah, because if you go back and watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. We watched the video on the TV and had our backs to the camera. And
I think you were sitting like this,
yeah.
So you could but it was awkward, you know.
And
really.
we had our fold-out chairs, but we're talking. I'd like to do an upgraded version of them too, which I'm probably gonna do. I mean, I just gotta get with Randy.
It'll be more like what we're got going on now.
Yeah.
It's just maybe go back and redo those videos, and then if you do that, then you got to delete the old ones. So.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I like keeping some of that old stuff up too. It kind of lets me know how far I've came.
Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, I always enjoy feedback. I mean, I know people have told me over the episodes, bump up your volume a little bit. We need some light here, and if you can tell, we've listened to everything. We got a green screen now.
We got lights,
and we've got a mic. And we've got adjustable mic in the programming I'm running. So we're listening, and
so keep it coming.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And the
what you
requests
like.
definitely. I
Yes.
mean, I enjoy this. And yeah, I don't know, I guess people still enjoy the top fives, and we're still bringing them to you. They're just a little bit more time consuming because we have to do a lot more research.
Yeah, we don't like coming in not knowing what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, just it's good to go back and we like to, look up stuff on the internet, get what we want for whatever list we're doing, and then, looking off of that and getting release dates and stuff like that, so we don't look like we don't know what we're talking about, even if we don't. Anyway.
And even if our notes, I mean, we all know Wikipedia ain't fact-based.
100%, yeah.
So, and that goes along with the comment section.
But that's usually when you're trying to research something. That's
Yeah.
like one of the things that always pops up, and it's you tend to go to that and try to pull what you can, but it's not always 100% accurate. So that's where you guys come in, because we don't know it all.
Also mentioned, I was thinking about doing an album, like track by track album, play 30 seconds of each song. And if anybody thinks that's a good idea, you can leave comments, shoot me a text. I might actually put that on Facebook too, but I thought that might be interesting to do. We could do a classic, like, I don't know, for example, we did an Appetite for Destruction. I'd like to do it again, going into it a little bit better. No, I'm doing now. Our Skid Row, Too Fast for Love, Master of Puppets. Just shoot us a message if you think you'd like to see one of them, and we'll see if we can hook you up.
Yeah, I know we've done whole catalogs from bands.
Yeah,
it's very time consuming, and it makes the videos very long.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to sit down and watch an hour long video. I don't.
Of us rambling.
Yeah, I don't want to look at it that long. I'm sure. So, I mean, if we can keep these down under 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, something like that, it's not. It's tolerable. And so, if we can do one album,
we figure
that we can get it into that time frame.
Yeah, I think we can knock out an album in 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
easy. I'm hoping.
And some albums, are very short anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's 8 songs. If you're doing 30 seconds, you could probably even go under 10 minutes.
Or even
if you make it quick. Yeah,
did like Garage Days EP. I mean, that would be super short, and that would probably be a fun one to do.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, that's where we're kind of at with this. We didn't rambling yet. We're going to cut on down here. But thanks again, DD.
Yep,
for you.
That was awesome. Thanks.
And keep them coming. All right, we're going to this Hop Smell Show. We're out here.